Your question is, you're 61 with $420,000 in your super. You're still working full-time and planning on doing so for 10 years. But you don't own your home and you're thinking about whether you should buy. That's a challenge for many people at retirement. And the home you live in is one of the 4 pillars of retirement. So the 4 pillars are your home, the age pension, your super fund, and non-super investments. So you're saying that you don't have your home, but you do have $420,000 in your super fund. At 61, it's going to be hard to get a mortgage. Certainly most banks will insist that you pay it out by age 70. So they're probably going to give you a 9 or 10 year loan. So how would you pay off a $420,000 loan over 10 years? That's a big monthly repayment. You're still working, so you can't take a lump sum out of your super fund. So how do you buy a home? You may want to wait till you turn 65 when you can take a lump sum. The family home is, of course, very concessionally treated. So $420,000 in your super fund is counted as an asset when it comes to qualifying for the age pension. A $420,000 home is not assessed. So there is a benefit in having more of your assets in your home. And of course, that locks in your accommodation for the period of your retirement. Whereas if you're renting, your rent is likely to go up with inflation, and the amount of assets you need to support that payment is probably 20 to 25 years rent, which would allow you to buy a property. So this is a bit of a dilemma for many retirees. Now, in Sydney, $420,000 of super doesn't get you a retirement income and a home. So there is a trade-off here. You still have 6 years to go to the age pension, and so you probably don't want to be spending all of this side of your 67th birthday. So there is a trade-off to be made here, and you need to cut your cloth to your measure, and where you live will be a big determinant. Many people choose to downsize or have a sea change or tree change at retirement. That can lead to lower cost housing, but of course it can also mean that you leave behind your network and source of support. So that's a decision not to be taken lightly. I certainly wouldn't want to see you spend the whole $420,000 on a home and leave yourself with no money this side of 67. Now you're still working, so your income's obviously paid for today's expenses, and you can't actually take the whole $420,000 out today. And so that's a difficult set of numbers to work with. Talk to a mortgage broker about what you can borrow given your current income and a 10-year term, and then look at how you might pay that off when it comes time to access your super. And of course thinking about the age pension implications. But at $420,000 in super and a non-home loaner, you should qualify for a full age pension, and you may still be able to work a little bit too. So lots of numbers to crunch there, but it's certainly some difficult trade-offs to be made. So in short, see a professional advisor and potentially a mortgage broker. Better still, someone who's both, like me.